So day two in Rome, or at least the first full day in Rome. Bit of a change of plans. We were initially going to go to the Vatican today, but we woke up what we thought was a bit late, and we weren't going to make the tour. So we decided to give it a miss and rather go check out some other stuff. Turns out we hadn't changed our clocks, so we were actually operating an hour ahead of schedule. We thought we got up at 8:30. Turns out we got up at 7:30, so we would have made the tour no problem. But I guess live and learn how to change your clocks when you move time zones. But anyways, so we started the day off in the Pantheon, which was incredible. I mean, 2,000-year-old building, one of the best preserved in Rome. Absolutely beautiful. We went to a few churches today, and it's amazing how you have this loud hustle and bustle of city life in Rome, and constantly sirens blaring, and people yelling, and cars running, and birds and everything. And then you step into these churches, and it's just silent. It's pretty surreal, but absolutely beautiful. I mean, incredible. After that, we went looking for the Trevi Fountain, which we didn't actually find. We made a wrong turn, which worked out because it turns out it's closed. It's undergoing some kind of restoration, so I guess next time we're in Rome, we'll check that out. But in our travels to look for it, we ended up stumbling upon Italian Parliament right at noon, and they happened to be changing the guard right as we showed up. So that was pretty cool. We just got to see that kind of completely by fluke. After that, we carried on, and we ended up in the Plaza della Repubblica, which was nice in itself. I mean, this big square with fountains. There are fountains everywhere in Rome. They're just like every single square is a fountain, and they're all these like lavish, opulent, full of animals and naked people made out of stone. I mean, it's crazy. They're just absolutely everywhere. But while we were there, we went to there was another church there. Just checking the map here. It was called the Santa Maria degli Angeli, and this was stunning. I mean, wow, clearly an ancient building. I mean, crumbling from the outside, but you go inside and it's just silent with this, sort of church music in the background. Tombs all around the outside. Mostly churches have tombs in them. Turns out the Pantheon actually has Raphael buried at it. But this one was also full of tombs all around the outside. But really, it was just absolutely just beautiful and surreal. And you go out, there's this little door in the back, and you get this like garden full of clearly ancient, just a garden that has ruins that they haven't really touched. Like really, really beautiful. From there, we went to the Piazza del Popolo, which is clearly a huge tourist spot in Rome. Really, really beautiful. I mean, this massive plaza with this obelisk with hieroglyphics on it, which I found really weird. I don't know where that came from, but yeah, they have hieroglyphics on their monuments in Italy. But from there, we had lunch there, had this massive pizza. I mean, the food here is really, really good. If you like pizza and pasta. You don't like pizza and pasta, good luck to you. You can have a salad. But otherwise, I mean, the pizza is amazing. But from there, we were bumped into some people who told us to go up this like stairway, and we got to see this beautiful view of all of Rome from this high vantage point. We could see the Vatican in the distance and all these different churches we went to, and other ones we didn't, and it was really, really nice. I mean, definitely if you're ever at the Plaza del Popolo, definitely check that place out. On the way up, actually, we stumbled upon the Leonardo da Vinci Museum, which is amazing. We got to see all these old sketches and machines that Leonardo either built or designed. What a brilliant guy this was. I mean, he read the ultimate Renaissance man. But that was also, again, a lucky find. It seems like everywhere you go, you just kind of bump into these just random and amazing things. We were going to go on a tour today of the Colosseum and the Roman Forum there. Turns out the free tour that were initially going to go to just kind of stopped running for whatever reason, so we get to where the meetup point was, met a bunch of people who all wanted to go on a tour, and the tour guide never showed up. But we figured we'll rather go tomorrow. We'll find another tour that's still running, and we'll check that out tomorrow. So more on that tomorrow after our Vatican tour. And then for dinner, we went to the Piazza Navona, which was just amazing. I mean, artists everywhere and amazing food and music. Like this incredibly musician. I don't know what he was playing. It was this like kind of mix between a piano and a xylophone, I guess. But wow, this was good. And Abby took a video of it, and hopefully that'll go on Facebook, and I'll link to that. But it was really, really quite amazing. But yeah, from there we just kind of walked around a bit. They found this area which is going to be really nice for tomorrow night. Hopefully going to go out, have a few drinks tomorrow night. Found a place where we're going to do that. And yeah, and now we're back in the room. This is our room, by the way. It's pretty simple. You know, it's a nice place though. There's Abby over there. Hi. But yeah, so that was our first full day in Rome, and it was a full one, that's for sure. But tomorrow is going to be amazing, you know, between the Vatican and the Colosseum and the Roman Forum. I mean, what else is there? I'm getting the impression that the 3 days that we had planned for Rome are going to be more than enough. I mean, it's obviously an amazing city, and there's tons to see, and I'm sure you could find more to do, but I think we're going to have seen kind of the highlights in the 3 days pretty easily, and then we'll be able to go on from there. Anyways, this is running a little long, so I will check back in tomorrow, hopefully after the Vatican and Colosseum. See you later. Bye.